pastor here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I wanted to welcome up our speaker, and I just wanted to say a few things about him. So I've been in our community for maybe 10 plus years, and a few years ago there was a family that came here from the south. And I didn't really have a chance to meet their family until their children started coming to youth ministry. And one winter we had this winter workshop in New England. And one of the sons came to this winter workshop. I had never met him before. And we did this activity. And the purpose of this activity was to have kids write down questions that they had about life, about God, about the universe, about existence, things that they couldn't really figure out an answer to. And then we traded those questions with other kids. So kids would give answers to other kids about these questions that were so huge. And so I remember we were doing this activity. It was the first time I heard this brother speak. And I have to tell you what he said. And so what he said really blew me out of the water. So a lot of these questions are really unanswerable type questions, right? So someone asked him, this is the question he got: do you believe that God exists? Do you believe that God exists? That's kind of a tough question to answer sometimes, right? So he said, I got the question, do you believe God exists? And this is what he said. To believe in something, we have to believe in ourselves first, because we are God's creation. The reason why God calls us the kingdom of heaven is because kingdom means you place a crown on your head, or your dome, king dome. And the heaven represents your heart. So God really has it like we're his greatest creation. So this is what this brother said to all these kids, and I was like, who is this guy? Who is he? Yeah. So I just want to say that this brother means a lot to me, and he has a lot to say, a huge world of wisdom to share with you. So please give him a huge round of applause. Welcome up Wang, Austin, Bruynder. Yeah!
Thank you, Sam. You're the best. I'd like to say a little bit about myself. My name is Wang Austin Bruynder. In your bulletin, you will see a little bit of Korean words. That's how you write my name in Korean. It means top king. But before I start my sermon, I would like to ask the audience a rhetorical question. Do we really love God? But before you have an answer, let me say this. I believe that we can all agree on the terms when I say sorry. Sorry that we leave you one big mess of a planet. I wonder why we do this so often. We are too caught up in our own doings to do something. Why do we listen to people that create excuses to do nothing? I ask God every day to please forgive us. I don't think we realize how special the earth is to God. I was once told that we don't know what we have until it's gone. When I was a child, I read that the Native Americans had such consideration for the planet that they felt responsible how they left the land for the next 7 generations. Unfortunately, that brings me great sorrow to my heart, because most of us today don't even care about tomorrow. When I was in Seaside, I imagined like those children asking for like, why is there no Wi-Fi signals in the area? Then I think to myself, I wonder if trees have the capability to give off Wi-Fi signals. the human race will probably be planting so many trees. They will probably save the planet too. But too bad they only produce oxygen that we breathe, right? We have been knocking down Earth trees for about 100 years now. Why, you ask? For this. I don't know how this has more value than a human life. That we don't even know our own original value. If you don't believe me, why do we have war today? Why are we fighting so much? When I was 8 years old, I asked myself, why do we have to die to go to heaven? Why we can't have heaven right here, right now? No one was able to answer that question. So I answered it myself. I was like, we have to have a shift in this. But usually everyone can ignore this. But the thing about truth is, it cannot be denied nor avoided. I did some early research like 2 weeks ago. I want to know what a farmer does. When a farmer sees a tree that is unhealthy, he does not look at the branches to diagnose it. He looks at the root. So like that farmer, we must look at the root. Don't you know we are the root? We are the foundation to this generation. As God's children, we must globally warm our hearts and realize that we're not apart from nature. We are a part of nature. What is the solution to all this? What can we do about it? True Father once said, love and forget that you have given love. First, we must love and understand ourselves and each other. I think if we find those two out, love and understand each other, we can finally unite as one big happy family. I was once asked if I believe in reincarnation. I said yes. And one of my good friends said, if you had a chance to come back to life, but not be a human being, what would you be? I immediately said, the ant, the small speck, an ant. He said, what? Why the ant? You can't do nothing. You can't fly. You can't do anything. I was like, that's not true. The reason why I said the ant is because I see the ant, they work together to create their colony. Their colony is basically their kingdom of heaven. And I imagine myself, what if the human race worked like this? Just imagine what we will accomplish together. The main reason why I'm up here today is because I would like to influence the second gen and the next upcoming generation to be a great example for the world. I want to keep True Father's vision alive. He wanted leaders, and I believe that that will happen one day. But he cannot do it alone. He needs us. That's why he leaves a big legacy for us. I hope we don't take it for granted. But I know everyone has a dream inside of them. But why you keep it hidden? Is it because you're afraid to take a risk? Helen Keller was once asked, what would have been so much worse if he wasn't born blind? She replied, it would be so much worse to be born with sight, with no vision. The meaning that people have the ability to see, but they can't imagine their future. They prefer to live in the present moment. They don't care about tomorrow. Where is the most wasted potential on this planet? It's not China or America. I said the graveyard. The reason why I said the graveyard is because you will see people that didn't take risks. They didn't take a chance. to truly believe in themselves that they can do it. Why would you say you cannot do it? I believe that's a curse word. The most thing that you will see in the rear room is ideas never nurtured, songs never sung, business never erected. I wonder why people tell you how to do it, but they've never done it themselves. Why? Because they want to see you fail. Once they tell you to do something and they never do it before, because they want to see you lose. They don't want to see you succeed, ever. Why? Because they're jealous of your potential. I know everyone in this room has something to offer. Show God what you can do. You can do anything. Just put your mind into it. Dreams are only wishes unless written on paper. That means if you just imagine a dream, it will eventually fade away. If you've written on paper and hang it in your room, it's a reminder of what you want to be. I want to be a future scientist or a doctor. Just some more examples. I will never get that breath back ever again. This present moment was so precious. What we do with it is up to us. I truly believe that we can absolutely do anything. I was once diagnosed with HHD, dyslexia. I was declared slow. I was once told that I'll never pass middle school. But I didn't let someone's opinion put me down. Now I'm in college, working on my degree. I just want to show you that you can do anything. Don't listen to the negativity. Surround yourself with absolutely good vibes. Thank you. That's all I have to say. Can everyone please bow their heads and join me in prayer? Dear beloved Heavenly Creator, thank you. Ah, Jude.
Yeah.